Outrage over the Trump administration's proposed budget cuts to education, more specifically the Special Olympics. Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos is under fire for the proposed cuts, which total about $7 billion. That includes getting rid of all the federal funding for the Special Olympics, which is about $18 million. And that has educators here in the area upset. Fox 47's Megan Heiler tells us what that means for kids in the Lansing and Jackson area.
So obviously any cuts that come from the federal government obviously would impact what we're doing and our ability to continue to do it.
Let me just say again, we had to make some difficult decisions with this budget.
DeVos says that the Special Olympics organization benefits from private donations and has donated to the organization herself in the past, but that doesn't make people involved in the organization feel any better. As the area director for both Ingham and Eaton counties, Ann Gowdy says that they rely on the money for programs.
We have so many things in public education these days that we need to take care of, and we need help. And so when we get that kind of help and that funding is pulled, then we have to struggle to see where we're going to be able to come up with that and make up the difference.
If approved, the cuts will impact programs like the Unified Champions program, which teams up kids with and without intellectual disabilities.
We stopped talking about it as special ed and gen ed. We stopped talking about people with intellectual disabilities and people without disabilities, and we just talk about people in general. And we feel that if we start that at our school-age students and we implement that in schools, then it just becomes a natural part of who we are.
Gowdy says it can be easy to think that decisions made far away won't have any effects here, but she says that's not the case.
It does trickle down, and it does come down to your local students right here in the greater Lansing area. And programs will be cut, and opportunities and things that they've had in the past are not going to be available to them.
I'm Megan Heiler, Fox 47 News.
There are 350 schools across the state that have the Unified Champion Schools program. Michigan will get $200,000 from the federal government in 2019 to fund those programs. The Special Olympics organization also receives money and sponsorships from private companies like Toyota, Procter & Gamble, and United Airlines. Ultimately, the cut has to be approved by Congress, and we'll let you know what lawmakers decide to do.